Hey guys, it's Keralis and welcome everybody to Surviving Mars and the Green Planet DLC. Just sit back, relax and enjoy, and if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give this video a like, and if you do so, spank you very much. But ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much to Paradox for sponsoring this video, and also while watching this, the Green Planet DLC should have been released. So make sure to check out the links in the description, and I guess it is time to make Mars green again. So let's set up a little mission for us. So the difficulty challenge at this stage is 120%. And first of all, mission sponsor, do we have a new one? Yes, we do. It is called the Terraforming Initiative. Funding is 8,000 million, and comparing that to the easiest one, which is 30,000 million. All right, and how about research? 100 versus 300. But we do get some perks. All terraforming techs are 50% cheaper for research. I guess not too shabby. Forestation plants do not require power, which is great, I guess. Can import RC dozers from start. Bonus tech, Martian vegetation, and interplanetary projects. Let's go for this one then. Commander profile. Geoengineer sees import costs reduced by 50%. I guess this is a new DLC. I guess we're gonna go for this. And company logo. The Terraforming Initiative. Some trees and bushes, I love it. Keep it mystery, just keep that random. Rival colonies, I guess we can just go free random, and game rules. I guess let's just go as it is. So difficult challenge is going to be 180, which is not as difficult, but this is more for showcasing our little mini-series of the Green Planet DLC. So let's go for it. The RC dozer, what is this? It's like a bulldozer, right? Let's maybe not get this one. Let's maybe get the transporter guy instead, because I guess those guys are super vital for us. So let's get this guy instead, and maybe get some extra probes, because why not? And anything else? Prefab buildings. We do have a drone hub, two of them to be precise, a fuel refinery, and a Sterling generator too. What possibly could go wrong on Mars? Absolutely nothing. Let's go for this. Launch, please. Oh crap, this as well. Colony sites. We need to pick a place to settle down on, to land our little spacecraft or space rocket. And there's some like pre-picked ones. But let's see what we can find over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is gonna work for us. Average altitude is 1,600 meters. Mean temperature is -1 degree Celsius. And it's relatively flat. We do have quite a bit of metals, concrete, and water. And we do have quite a bit of threats, but I guess this is going to be kind of cool. Cold waves, not so much. Meteors, however. Difficulty challenge is going to be 240 now. Start, please do. This is going to be amazing. They're having a picnic. This is adorable.
Welcome to Mars.
Well, spank you. Welcome to Mars, Commander. I like that. Mission Control Log 1. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo, our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome, and that we shall do. Yada yada, yada yada. Yada yada. And let's see here, we need to pick a spot to land our rocket, and sector H8 has been revealed for us. And what does this contain? What is that? A vista. It improves the comfort of residents, of all residents when in radius of a dome. Ew. Comfort boost by 10. But you know what the most important thing is water. And do we have any water about here? Concrete metals. Nothing. Metals. Concrete metals. Concrete metals. Concrete metals. There is not much water about. Like, I guess later on we can do deep scans and find like those huge water deposits far underneath the surface. But at this stage, well, we need to get something up for our peeps. There's water over here. Okay, we found a place. There's a high chance, so it might not contain, but we do have 5 probes. Let's just use them wisely. 3, 2, 1, probe.
Milestone achieved. Sector
Yippee-ki-yay. 24,000 units of water, that is perfect. And then I guess let's just probe here.
Anomaly found.
Not too shabby, this one. And then maybe go south, this and this. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have 2 water deposits. We have abundance of concrete, I believe. And we also have 1, 2, and 3 anomalies. And let's not neglect all the surface metal within the perimeter of ours. This is not a shabby looking place at all. Let's just zoom out and let's do this. Let's queue up a few places to scan later on. I don't think we can do it yet because I think we need to research the scanning towers, I believe, right? But just so we don't forget about that later on. And our beautiful rocket, Simurg, let's put it down. I guess we're going to just place it somewhere in between concrete deposits and water deposits. Maybe in this little like cove, or whatever you call it. 3, 2, 1, maybe not. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Let's go photo mode. Let's toggle UI, resume. Our first rocket is landing on the surface of Mars. Houston. It's so green. I forgot about this. Those fatty rockets. And there's the transporter and the drones. The drones are adorable. There they are. Hi. Man, it's been a while. Those guys are fantastic. And this guy over here, not too shabby, I guess. Man, such a pretty game. Let's go for it. What do we do first? We need to get some surface metals. So let's maybe get this guy and send him somewhere over here to gather those guys. Perfect. Is he moving out? Yes, he is indeed. He's making his ways very slowly, but who's in a rush anyhow, right? And let's see here. What has changed in the game? We do have infrastructure, power, production buildings, life support, storages, domes, homes, education and research, dome services, decorations. You know me, I love those bits and pieces. Outside decorations, we can make like racetracks and whatnot. And then we have landscaping. This is totally brand new. So we can flatten, we can make ramps, we can change the surface. Ew. Red sand, sands, mixed sands, and mountains. Oh, this is cool. Small rock formation and rock formations. Check. And then what? Terraforming. So we have those forestation plants. Consume seeds to plant wild vegetation. And then we have GHG factories. Burns a mixture of fuel and locally extracted carbon to release greenhouse gases. For those who've been watching the channel, you know I'm a sucker for details, and just seeing those bits and pieces, especially the drones, they're just adorable. But I guess we need to get this up and running. Like, if we want to have people living outside the domes without the enclosure, we need to get the temperature up to begin with. We need the atmosphere to change, the temperature go up, get some water going, and vegetation. But first things first, let's go for this. So where do we have concrete extractors? Here they are. Let's just get this guy set up over here somewhere about, so like so. Then this might go further up here later on, like this. Then this could be going like this, all the way to the far end, like so. And this, I guess we just take it out. Are the drones moving out? Yes, they are. Look at those. Can I follow those? Follow camera. Yes, I can indeed. Man, this is so nice. Let's just inspect this guy, because I believe he's going to be picking up some of the surface metals, right? Yeah. Oh, you beautiful thing, you. Perfect. Well, let's start at least. And let's boost the priority on this building, because concrete is going to be used for pretty much everything at the beginning stages, and we need this to be a thing as well. So let's just extend this cable, and then we need to get ourselves the water extractor, right? And let's add this guy maybe somewhere like so. So we're gonna have one water extractor, we're gonna have one concrete extractor. We also brought a fuel refinery from Earth, right? Because it's gonna be taking the water and making fuel, and then with that fuel we can fuel those guys, the space rockets, and send them back to Earth to get more stuff. And if we just see, how many do we have? We do have 2 rockets. Should we maybe make use of this straight off? What is this? A supply pod. Ew! Okay, so we can buy a supply pod for 100 million. It's not cheap, but in worst case scenarios. Let's go like this. Let's order 1 more rocket. Let's maybe add the dozer, because why not? Maybe 1 explorer. And then what? Prefab buildings. Let's get one more fuel refinery going. Maybe 2 more Stirling generators, because why not? And then what? Drones. I kind of want to try out the seeds. And let's get 20 seeds. That is not cheap. 120 million for those seeds. Holy crap. But let's get 20 seeds, maybe some polymers for repairs and whatnot. Maybe go 5 polymers and 5 machine parts. And how many drones? 1. Should we? Yeah, why not? Send it. And then what? Okay, those guys need to build that up. We also need to set up... By the way, you know what I noticed? This. The landing pad and the trade pad. And I guess this is something which has been in the game for quite a bit of time, but I haven't seen it yet. So we do have a landing pad. It's a dedicated landing site that protects nearby buildings and vehicles from dust during rocket landings and takeoffs. And it's just concrete. I kind of want to try this out. Should we? Like a so, maybe? Or like a so? Okay, for testing purposes, 3, 2, 1, and poop it down, no regrets. It's just gonna be 10 concrete, but first we need to get this guy up and running. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's set up... not sure this is gonna be a thing, but let's maybe do something like this. Yes, I surround stuff with rows and cables and whatnot, because that is how I play video games, alright? We also brought the drone hubs with us, so let's maybe if I can squeeze that guy in somewhere like this. Please do. And the Stirling generators. Let's just add those guys a depot. It's going to be a little fuel depot to refuel our space ship rockets, which is going to be landing on this. And then the Stirling generators. Let's just add those guys somewhere. Perfect. Well, not really, but it's something alright. Let's just speed this up and let's hope for the best. How is this guy doing over here? Well, slowly getting there. We're getting filled up? Maybe not yet. I guess that is something we could do here as well. Let's just send this guy over here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna set up ourselves... let's do universal depots. Well, that's a big one. Can't really squeeze that in now, can I? Let's get a universal depot, and let's also get a metal one over here, like this. And then we're gonna do this with this guy. We're gonna unload all we can on this over here. Please do. And then create transport route, if I remember this correctly. So he's going to be going over here in this vicinity, loading over here metals, and then unloading them over here. Back and forth, back and forth. They're adorable. However, you know what? Let's see here. I believe we have 2 drones at this stage. Yes, we do. And one is, I guess, inside here charging. How about this? You little soul, can you build this up? I believe you can, because this is a prefab, right? So we do have all that we need for it. And bam! Ladies and gentlemen, 4 more drones have just been pooped out. So we do have a drone hub set up. And then what? Okay, this is going to be built, this is going to be built. So let them just get to it. And also, meanwhile, let's do this. Let's maybe set up a few of those. Yeah, I'm wondering how this is going to affect the dust, because, for example, the solar panels, they are very sensitive to when it comes to dust and such. But let's go maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's going to be too much. Nah. You just believe. I believe this is going to be out of range for the dust, because this does accumulate some dust, and this definitely does, but if this protects the buildings from dust, this could do it. If not, don't worry, we will move it later on, so let's not worry about that now. And yes, I'm gonna surround that with cables as well. And then also, maybe add some of those power accumulators over here. 1, 2... What is this? Heirloom. You have received a strange package with a letter attached. From whom? As you read the letter, your eyes fill with tears. Oh no, this is sad. It informs you that your old friend and teacher, Professor Richman, has just passed away. A strongbox contains his legacy, protected by a 3-letter password and a short message in his handwriting. You'll know. Toy reveals super fungus breakthrough technologies. Pack reveals superior cables and superior pipes breakthrough technology. Pax reveals plasma rocket breakthrough tech. And JFD reveals nano refinement breakthrough tech. Holy crap, what do we pick? It's a nice heirloom. Super fungus is not going to be that useful at this stage. Super cables, this would be quite vital for us because this place is filled with meteor strikes, right? And having better cables and pipes would, I guess, do it for us. Plasma rocket breakthrough. I mean, a plasma rocket at the end of the day. Nano refinement. I'm gonna choose PAX. Plasma rocket breakthrough technology. Was this the way to go? I guess it's pretty decent. So rocket travel time to and from Earth reduced by 50%. We need to research that first to begin with, but it's a thing. What are we currently doing? I don't think we're doing anything. Planetary survey. Discover 6 new planetary anomalies. Please do maybe queue that up because that's almost done. And next thing we're gonna be researching is maybe advanced Martian engines. Rocket and shuttles requires less fuel. Yes, please. Robotics generates 100. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get robotics because that's going to generate 100 research points per soul. And we will get 1 explorer very, very soon. That is per each explorer we've got. Which is not going to be too shabby. It's going to be 100% increasement. And then maybe just get the rockets and shuttles requires less fuel for the moment. They're so sweet. By the way, didn't we have the possibility to change the skins of those guys? Change skin. Yes, we do have blue ones. We do have those white and red ones, and we have the all red almost. I guess blue are kind of cool, right? We need to get the fuel refinery so we can fuel that and send that back to Earth. But pre-planning the domes. Because we're definitely going to be needing them. What is that? That's a self-sufficient dome. We do have the basic dome. A microdome. Well, I be darned. Haven't seen them yet. What else? A barrel dome. And I believe we can even find more through research later on. A passage. Man, I wanted that when the game was released. This is kind of neat. I haven't seen that. And a passage ramp. Okay, and then we have homes education, a bunch of stuff. We have living quarters, living complex, nursery, playground, school, and research lab. We also have space bar, small space bar. We have a big space bar, diner, infirmary, open air gym, casino complex, security station, small grocer, small art store, and electronics store. And all those beautiful decorations. But this is going to be so neat to check out. How about our space rocket? It is almost here, but this is far from done. However, this is completed. The concrete extractor. It's done, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the landing pad. Okay, so if I just go touchdown. Here she comes. Houston, we have a touchdown. Boom! So this is the RC Explorer. Let's just go over here. This over here. No way! The RC Dozer. And I guess this is brand new, right? Works on landscaping projects significantly faster than the drones. Can transport waste rock that is used for landscaping tasks. Okay, that is something we need to do as well. We need to set up ourselves a dumping site. Maybe even a large one. Let's just squeeze that in here in the far end somewhere abouts. Boom! This is going to be for all the waste rock we accumulate. And then what? Okay, let's send the RC Explorer to explore the anomalies. And this guy marks a flat surface to be extended into neighboring terrain by drones, alright? So let's say I would do... Okay, this is just for testing purposes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure this is how it's going to be operating, and this might take years for them to landscape. But if I would do something like this, does this guy? Well, interesting. Look at this. I guess stuff is happening slowly, but will you fill this pit? That is the question. And does that mean that we can landscape down the mountains over here, for example? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Research complete.
Let him just do that.
Analyzed. Milestone achieved.
RC Explorer, you go over here, please. Let's try to squeeze in the... what you gonna call it? The fuel refineries. We have 2 of them, to be precise. Let's do 1 and maybe 2. And also let's connect this with some pipes all the way from here to San Jose. To about here. Now this is a proper Keralis pipe job. So we do have water being pumped up. It goes all the way through the pipes to the far end over here, where it goes into the fuel refineries. And then those guys produce fuel, which then goes into the rockets, right? 1 out of 50. Okay, boost the priority on this guy, and it's gonna take a while. But man, those guys are adorable. And by the way, when is that gonna be completed? We do have the research, right? The advanced Martian engines. Rockets and shuttles requires less fuel. Is gonna be done in about 33%. Perfect. And then what? Like, I kinda wanna go into terraforming. Drones work faster on landscaping projects, and since we do have the dozer, maybe that is not as needed. Greenhouse Mars, new building, the GHG factory. You could warm Mars up over time with greenhouse gases, quote by Elon Musk. Well, I guess yes, we're gonna go for that. And then what? Physics, probes are cheaper and can deep scan, would be quite vital for us. Mars crowdfunding, receive a one-time grant of 1,000 million. Just in case things go down south, let's queue that up as well. That's a bunch of cash for us. And yeah, that's gonna take a while. Then what? Oh my goodness! How the crap did I miss this? Ladies and gentlemen, it's so flat. And near perfect for our housing projects, I guess. But does that mean... Okay, let's just check this out. Can I? Ladies and gentlemen, we can move mountains. Ladies and gentlemen, life on Mars is becoming a thing, at least for the drones and the RC vehicles. So I guess up next would be people, right? 21 out of 50. So let's take a peek at those domes. We do have the self-sufficient one, and I guess that is just a dome which comes with all the necessary things, like the water towers, the MOXIE, oxygen producers, and whatnot. But let's go for the basic dome, maybe? Microdomes? Nah, let's go for the round ones. But then again... Nah, let's go for the basic ones, and let's maybe place them. Where do we want to have them? Okay, so we do have water here. We do have some concrete. Okay, don't get upset, okay? This is for testing purposes. Let's say we would place one over here. Let's just pause that because I don't really want to build that yet. And then... would be kind of cool having them just really close to each other. By the way, how big is those, the passages, ramp passages and such? Okay, that's gonna take at least like 1, 2, 3 tiles maybe? Okay, so let's place that maybe like what? 1, 2, and 3 tiles away. And then I guess I would do the same on this, like 1, 2, and 3. Okay. It's something, alright. Okay, that is what? That is metals laying about, so we can't really do anything about it. Let's just speed this up, I guess. And there would be one coming over here. Pause this. Pause and pause. And then 2 more. And then we could have like a huge one in the middle, or... No, you know what, let's just see here. If I calculate this correctly, there would be this guy over here. And then it would be guy over here. And that makes... That, I guess, makes a perfect ring. Maybe not a ring. Yeah. Okay, so let's pause this, let's pause that. Let's maybe assume this to be built up and this over here. Then we're gonna connect that with pipes and such. But in the middle, we could have those landing pads and maybe even some storage units for all the domes around here. It's gonna take like literally forever to build this up, but don't you guys worry. Gonna have at least those 2 to begin with. We'll just boost the priority. Well, I be darned. Whereabouts, lady? Over here, perfect. Where is our RC Explorer? Over here. Let's send this guy to the anomaly, which is hiding inside of this little rock over here. But I guess what we need to do, we need to connect that with power. So we're gonna have power all the way around here. So we're gonna have this like a so. Don't you guys worry. For the moment, I'm just gonna connect the domes itself, but then each and single dome will have their separate connection just in case of emergencies, because, well, stuff will happen.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Oh, by the way, so how much fuel do we require per rocket? Only 30. Can that be unloaded? That's the question. Yeah, it is being unloaded. So that is 20 less fuel per rocket. Not bad, not bad. But what else are we doing over here? Let's get a landing pad going somewhere. Maybe over here. You might be, but that is just too far from the drone commander, don't you guys worry? We do have one spare which we brought from Earth, so we maybe make use of that. And maybe one over here. Like a so, and then in the middle we can maybe just add this little drone hub. Is there a middle piece to this whole operation? It is kinda. Do it, do it. No regrets at all. And obviously we need to power that somehow in a world where one man is trying to figure this out. And it's done. This is awesome. Can you guys build this? And you build this? Perfect. And are you done here? Yes, you are. Let's send this empty back to Earth.
Milestone achieved.
There she goes. Just adorable. And why is blue? Oh, I guess it kind of depends which drone hub they belong to, right? But they're gonna be blue because they're blue. Bada bada badida bada. This guy, pretty much the same. There we go. So we're gonna be having ourselves a trade pad. We're gonna have the landing pad. And how are we doing on the gathering of this? 48 out of 80, that is not too shabby. We still like some polymers. And we don't really have any, now do we? No, we don't. So what I'm gonna do, I'm maybe just gonna try out the supply pod. Because I have no idea how this works. Gonna buy ourselves one and we're gonna load this up fully with polymers. 25 to be precise. For 350 million and launch. Supply pod traveling to Mars, flight progress, 1% payload, 25 polymers. You know what? It's for the greater good. But I guess while those guys are doing that, let's try this out. The terraforming. So we did receive 2 deforestation plants and 2 of the GHG factories. Anomaly. What about? Let's just go over here. Our RC Explorer. Oh, it's here. Please scan that and be all happy about it. But how exactly does this operate? Consume seeds to plant vegetation. Okay, and this burns a mixture of fuel and locally extracted carbon to release greenhouse gases. And okay, so this guy comes with a range as well. Would be kind of cool having one on each little thing over here. But that might be a waste. What if... Okay, let's just try this out. For science, okay? For science. Let's get this guy going over here and let's do the same over here. And I don't believe they require power, since that is kind of like my perk. But we'll see. Any drones about? Oh yeah, look at this guy. So this guy's, I guess, heading to build this. And those guys will be consuming seeds, I believe, right? So let's maybe set up depots. I did see this guy over here, so let's do a seed depot. Or depot. And one over here as well. Because why not? Ladies and gentlemen, it's squirting all over the place. And how exactly does this operate? Forestation plant, check. Consume seeds to plant wild vegetation. Increase the local soil quality. Check. Plants will wither or grow according to the local soil quality and global temperature and water. Okay. Plant type 1 is lichen. Grass won't be a thing because Mars is not sufficiently terraformed yet. I guess this is gonna be the machine which makes trees, like judging from the screenshots and such. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, look at this. Is this lichen? It actually might be. And then this is gonna become grass and such. Okay, this is kind of nice. I like this. I'm a fan of lushness, and this is definitely going to become a game changer. But that is going to be those machines. Then we will need to get those guys to get the temperature up as well. The GHG factories. And as thinking of it, should I just put them in wherever? I guess maybe yes, just for a moment, just to kind of try this out. Let's do one, and let's do maybe two over here. So I guess we are producing greenhouse gases, but this is gonna take a while. So far the temperature has gone up by 1.17%, and yeah, I guess we're gonna need more of those. And over here I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna have this, because what I want to have is a life support for each and single one of those domes. However, having that is gonna be so expensive, because what we need a moxie each, oxygen tank, maybe two of those guys. A moist evaporator, in case of emergencies, would be a thing, and a water tower. So yeah, and we have 6 domes, so that's gonna be so expensive just to keep the upkeep going. But you know what? Let's maybe build up this dome over here, and then we're gonna see how it's gonna look with the tunnel and the ramp and whatnot. And in between here, you know what we could do? We can maybe even add... let's do that. Let's add ourselves universal depots, like 1, 2, 3, and 4 maybe. And for the moment, food depots would be a thing, right? 1, 2. 1, 2 maybe. Or maybe just having them like outside each and single one of those entrances over here. But it's not that far now, is it? Let's just keep it as it is. And by the way, those domes, can we change? Yes, we can. So we can have this one, which looks a little bit like that, with the, like a framework. We can have this one, which I haven't seen before. Looks a little bit nuts, but I kind of like it. And then we can have the see-through one. Like, in case of dirty windows, this is going to be not as good looking, right? This would be the way to go. Maybe just hide away the ugliness a little bit. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section which one you like the best. But I think this is not shabby. Just seeing this on the horizon is not looking promising for us, because it is coming this way. However, we don't really have any people, so let's not worry. But you might be like, Keralis, the drones! Yeah, they're pretty much adorable, but hey, it is what it is. This has been refueled, so let me get that back home. Please do! And adios! Sayonara! Bon voyage! This is so pretty looking. And there she goes. And it's done. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 domes. They're empty on the inside, but don't you guys worry, because we will fill them up with stuff. And I guess this over here might not be in the best placement, because obviously this is just next door, so it's just kicking up dust on the beautiful windows of ours, or glass of ours. But this will be decommissioned in about 318 concrete, so let's not worry about that. This looks kinda nice, I guess. But what goes for those tunnels? And let's see how that works. Passage. I guess I can't do it in between those, can I? Nope, blocking object. How about here in the back? Okay, I'm thinking about this. Maybe do this on that side. And then we can have the life support units just squeezed in over here. And hopefully what I can do is a ramp just... Is that a middle piece? Never be the middle piece, but I guess this is the middle of it. Yeah. I'm not really sure how this operates. But it's definitely intriguing. It's done! Well, I be darned. So how does this... Okay, let's just go inside. Okay, into the mist we go, I guess. It's some type of a conveyor belt, so people are going to be using this to get back and forth. Maybe a little bit unnecessary since we do have this over here. But for the moment, it's going to be good for us. And then, let's get a passage ramp set up here. 5 concrete, and this is going to be completed. Boom! This is nice, look at this! Okay, I'm a simple man. This is not too shabby. And I'm gonna have the same layout between every single dome over here. But yeah, I'm not gonna build more until we get a stable population of people, and maybe even some production of of machine parts, polymers, and maybe even some electronics going. But it's coming along. The temperature has gone up by almost 3%. Vegetation is still pretty much crap, but as you can see, it's becoming lush. And I guess that's gonna conclude today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, thank you so much Paradox for sponsoring this video. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, where we're gonna bring people to the beautiful planet of Mars. And yeah, kind of make this more perfect, because at this stage, it's not so much. It works, it definitely works, but it's not perfect. We need to set up a live support for those guys and whatnot. So yeah, until the next episode, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. I'm Keralis, and this has been episode 1 of Surviving Mars, Green Planet. It's fantastic. Bye everybody.